Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2021. It feels great to have 2020 behind us, although I know for me it was a year of so many challenges I can't even begin to describe. Personally, it was a year of a lot of loss. I lost people in my life from illnesses. It was a year of struggle with work. Having my child home and not being able to let him go and be a child. So many challenges, but it also was a really great year of growth for me and learning a lot of things about myself. And I know that we all feel the same way. I really hope that you guys had a great break, and I really mean that. I hope you took time to detach from your screens and just rest and actually just be present. I think this world that we're living in right now has come with a lot of challenges, and being so in on our screens and having work just so in our faces, it's, not being able to separate it ourselves from it, from work, from home perspective, has been really draining on our mental health. So I really hope you took that initiative over your winter break and enjoyed that break. Moving into the final leg of this semestered course, I know a lot of you have been carrying 2 courses on top of this course, and your other courses are quadmestered, and this course is semestered. So this course has just felt like it's gone on forever, but hopefully it's felt paced well to you. We're here in our final month together, and really the bulk of the work is done. You guys have shown me what you're capable of. You've had your most recent mark update. You know exactly where you stand. And for the month of January, our main focus is really just going to be on finishing up the course and completing that final 30. So I'm just going to walk you through what the next month is going to look like, and what the expectations are as we gear up for finishing this course together. Okay. So what I've done is I've given you your weekly breakdown here, like I always do, but you'll see that it actually encompasses the entire month. Now, every Sunday at 8 p.m. throughout the month of January, I'm still going to be releasing a weekly breakdown and a video, because I'm going to be giving you more information. So this is just really like a skeletal document. There's going to be more information each week. So it is really still important that you do watch these videos and that you do check in and listen to these lessons. Otherwise, you're going to miss something really, really important for your success. Okay, as much as you know where you stand, there's still over 30% of your mark left, right? So that's a lot. So you do want to continue really pushing to the end of this course, okay? So jumping right into our class tomorrow, where we left off back in December was focusing on corporate social responsibility and sustainability. So there's one more lesson and a recap lesson from before the holidays. Just make sure that you go through that. For your final 10%, you are going to have a final test. And this test is going to be very heavily weighted on everything from Unit 2 forward. Of course, there's going to be other questions from the entire course as a whole, but anything that hasn't been tested yet is going to be heavily tested. And something that I noticed on your last unit test was that it was very apparent that some of you did not study and that you were just trying to go back to your notes and get the answers from that instead of actually studying. You really need to study, okay? Just because it's an e-learning course and I'm not there in the room with you doesn't really mean that you can't study. It defeats the entire purpose, and your marks really show for that. So just make sure that go back through that content from December if you didn't do it then, and make sure that you have those notes intact, okay? And then you have one last assignment of the course before we go into our final 30. And that's the CSR audit assignment. This has been posted in Dropbox, so you can go into it now. And essentially what it does is it has you, asks you to audit any company that you want based on the criteria from our lessons on CSR and sustainability. So you really have to show me in your work that you've made connections to these lessons. If I don't see evidence that you've actually absorbed the material from the lessons, that you haven't watched the videos, then that's going to reflect in your mark, right? So again, it's your responsibility to go through that content and make sure you understand it and ask for help if you don't. Okay, so that has been posted for you. If you have any questions about that, let me know. There's 3 different ways in which you can prepare this audit. You can either create a video of you just presenting your information. You can create a Google slideshow and do a voiceover through Screencastify, as a lot of you have done throughout this course. Or you can write a report. Videos should not be more than 5 minutes, and your report should be 2 to 3 pages double-spaced. Every submission should come with a bibliography in Chicago style, because you'll be doing a lot of research for this. Okay? So that's due next Monday, but what I wrote in this is that I really recommend you just do it right away and you get it done, because on Thursday, I'm rolling out your final performance task. So Thursday at 8 a.m., you cannot see your final performance task yet. Okay, it's not in Brightspace, but on Thursday at 8 a.m., it will be posted. You'll see it in Dropbox, you'll see it under content, and you'll see it on our activity feed. The assignment will be there, and there will be a video lesson that will be taking you through the entire project. Okay, so you really have to watch that lesson. Before the holidays, there was a sign-up sheet for a book reading. You have to select a book, purchase a book, and read the book as part of this project. If you didn't pay attention to that lesson, that's going to be stressful, right? So again, the reason that I do these once a week lessons is it's not like you're in a class every day listening to me jabber on. You only have to listen to this video once, right? It's because this information is super important for your success. So on Thursday, I'm going to be rolling out the final performance task. This task is worth 20% of your grade, okay? And then you'll have these following days and work periods to work through it. It's due Wednesday, January 20th by 2:45 p.m. I will not accept it later than this. Okay, that's a lot of time. So this is really nicely paced out for you guys, okay? But deadlines are extraordinarily important. So because you only have a few things to manage throughout January, especially those deadlines are extraordinarily important, okay? Now, as I said, I am going to be giving you guys updates every Sunday at 8 p.m. as always. So do listen to that because each week I'm going to be taking you through a few more expectations. So for example, I'm going to be talking about the final test, which will be on Monday, January 25th. So do make sure that you have that day available to write your test because that day is the day you're going to be writing your test. There's not going to be flexibility as to when you choose to write the test other than you're writing the test on that day at some point, and you can write it anytime that day. All right, and then the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is going to be your course reflection, okay? Because we actually go right until February 1st for this course now because there's no examination period and all that stuff that you're used to. Okay, so that's what everything looks like kind of coming ahead. But again, every week there'll be another update and there'll be more information. So you are required to listen to the video lessons. On Thursday, there's going to be a whole lesson on your final performance task that you're required to watch. And for right now, what you really want to do is get this last assignment done. Make sure you have those really strong course notes from Unit 3 content so that you're prepared for that final test and just start really mapping yourself out for success in January, okay? It's going to be really easy to let the ball drop on some of these things because your other courses are faster paced, but this is the last leg of this course and over 30% of your mark. You don't want to drop the ball now, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. You know where to find me. I hope you all have a fantastic week and I'll see you online.